It's all fun and games till someone gets shot.
So someone was telling me about Buff Guy's video. Look at the Buff Guy video. Look at the Yoshi chapter. It's all about you. Okay, now I have to get in the zone and talk about actual Tekken gameplay. So you're telling me it's this first one? Oh, the Buff Guy's actually buff. Holy smokes. He lives up to his name exactly.
Yoshimitsu is flash spam and spin spam. It'll get you the fuck out of dodge.
If you guys attacked Lily's sidestep as well, I want to trip. But when you guys only attack Yoshimitsu's spin, I'm thinking like, why not Lily too? At least he loses life when he spins.
As soon as someone knows you're gonna do this shit, they're gonna read it and they're going to try to, they're gonna fuck you up for it. Even Flash, it's minus 15 on block. So, and on whiff, it's actually a lot more recoverable than you think. Flash is not that unsafe on whiff.
I think the developers intentionally do that in a lot of situations. The rage arts should be 20 frames to give people time to actually really punish it. Yoshimitsu should be minus 20 to give people actually time to really punish it. And you guys aren't going to like this, but I think like can kicks and stuff as well. All of these moves that are barely minus 15, this is why no one punishes it, because you know, the average online scrub just doesn't have that execution. Just learn the June matchup. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. You guys say learn the matchup, but I am learning the matchup. I've been doing a lot of punishment training. It's quite difficult because once you start to do punishment training, you realize that punishment training doesn't teach you nearly enough. Punishment training doesn't tell you which moves you can step. It doesn't tell you which moves you can crouch. You got to go to my replays for that. And then in my replays, the thing has to happen for you to get the answer to do it.
Think that it's coming out, but you're not sure that it's going to come out, and they delay it for a second, and then they do it, and you're like, oh fuck, they did flash. Okay, 13 frame punish because I'm late, and it still doesn't work.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. You do the same thing for like, you know, cans and all kind of stuff, right? You don't get the optimal launch. But see, if I say that, then people are going to be like, oh, it's not the same. You know, minus 15 flash is not the same as a minus 15 can or whatever. Like all of my accomplishments, people say doesn't matter. Oh, you reached Tekken God? That's because Yoshimitsu's busted. If you didn't play Yoshi, if you played a real character, you would be stuck in blue rank. And then like, I'm not even allowed to talk about balance. Like when I talk about balance, people say, oh, how are you going to talk about balance when you play Yoshi? These past like 2-3 months has been very, very annoying because like people just randomly attack me for playing Yoshimitsu. And it's like, bro, like, I didn't make the character busted. The character's been busted since forever. I don't know. If you guys think I'm carried by Yoshimitsu, then so be it, you know. I want to get better at punishing and stuff, and I do want to become a better player. So, you know, if all of my accomplishments and stuff is, like, worthless and whatever, then so be it, you know.
We have yet to dive into the full bullshit of what this game's all about, and relying too much on flash and too much on spin is going to deteriorate your brain to the point where you're just going to be doing those things as your go-to defensive tools, and you'll almost completely forget that you can, you know, backdash, you can block. You know, there's a Tekken content creator called Moonsault Slayer or Volskimmer in as his actual name. And I respect the guy as a content creator. I watch all his videos. He's great at reporting news.
But also, I feel like on the topic of reporting news, sometimes I do get lost in the sauce, bro. Like I'm very opinionated. I'm very passionate, and you know when that opinionated passion focus on the wrong thing, then it falls apart. So I just have to like, you know, I do want to get better. You know, I do want to get better always. Every day I wake up and try to be better.
Very, very low level Yoshimitsu player who
hold on a second.
But he's a very, very low level Yoshimitsu player who makes great use of abusing these tools.
Like I don't really understand what's wrong with that. Like I play Yoshimitsu correctly. Like I use all of his tools as effectively as possible to win. And I'm not talking about Tekken 8. We could take Tekken 8 out of the equation. Let's talk about Tekken 7 when I destroyed so many people and I was Emperor rank. And the only reason why I stopped climbing the ranks is because cheaters and pluggers and stuff just ruined the experience, right? So in that environment, I played Yoshimitsu as the character was supposed to be played, and I decimated. I don't get why that's like a problem. I don't get why people are like, ah, you suck. You just play Yoshimitsu when you spin. That's the character. That's like if people said Xiao Yu players all they do is AOP. Oh, if the Kazuya didn't have electrics, Kazuya players, you guys want to be that good. You guys just use electrics. It's like, bro, I don't know. I try to understand. I really do, bro. I really try to understand. The month of October and November has been a real moment of like trying to learn. I've been trying to learn and I've been trying to listen, but it just doesn't make sense to me. Why is me playing Yoshi the way he's supposed to be played a bad thing? People want me to be like super fundamental. I'm not playing Steve Fox and I'm not playing these fundamental. I'm playing the clown, clowning around, hopping up and down, going crazy because that's my character. I just don't get it. Like I said, I understood you guys said that I can't break throws. I try to break throws more, right? I'm trying to pay attention. You guys said that my punishment sucks. I get it. But when you guys say like, you need to block instead of spamming the flash, and you need to sidestep instead of spinning, doesn't make sense. I don't know if it's a fair comparison since electrics are high and flash is counters everything. Well, I'm not saying the tools are the same. I'm saying that what the electric is to the Mishimas, the flash is to Yoshimitsu. That's what I'm saying. Like every character has their iconic move. You know, that's like telling a Paul Phoenix player, oh, you're carried. All you do is spam Death Fist. Oh, you're a Mishima. All you do is spam electrics. Oh, you're king. All you do is spam grabs. It's like, aren't we all just playing our characters?
And he's currently sitting at, I think, Tekken King, but has made to Tekken God before.
I was able to get my rank back. It was a hard battle. It's like, you guys say I don't like earn my rank, but to me it feels earned, bro.
He got Tekken God with Yoshimitsu and is now demoted to Tekken King. But that's how high that this character brought him because he's good at abusing this bullshit. Now he's getting demoted. Now he's plateauing, and I'm sorry to pick on you, brother. I'm really not trying to.
Nah, it's good. It's good. It's good. Even though like I get passionate and whatnot, like I don't get offended by these things. Like I understand this person. Once like the same way with fighting GM, the same way like when everyone's like saying like you're trash, you're trash, you're trash. I just try to take it as motivation. Not only are they talking about the problems with Yoshimitsu because he is a problem, and I think people are using me as an example because I think I am an excellent example. I don't punish, I don't break throws, and I got very far with Yoshimitsu. And a lot of these guys who use all these fundamental tools, they think, how is this possible? I'm sitting here doing all of this execution, all of this stuff. Meanwhile, you have Moonsault's player, la 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 la, and same level. So I get where they're coming from. I'm not like upset at all, but I do just get a little frustrated because it's like, it's not me, it's the character. And I think they are saying the same thing as well. The character's been this way for so long to where I don't even realize what's reality. I don't even like, I'm over here like, why would I sidestep when I could spin? There's a diehard player who heard that and left the stream. Someone heard the, why would I sidestep when I could just spin? And they was like, nope, I had enough. But that's the difference, and I think there is supposed to be a difference like that. I do think there's supposed to be different type of archetypes for different kind of players. The Yoshis is for the
do that, but I'm just giving you as an example of what abusing the wrong tools and not learning proper fundamentals can do to somebody. It's gonna plateau you. And it's going to hurt, and you're going to start getting demoted, and you're going to feel bad about it. It's going to suck.
And it's funny that people say, like, you're going to hit a brick wall. So this is the Tekken 8 ranks, right? This is a little bit outdated. This is from September. But if you look at this, Tekken God is in the top 2% of players. Oh, I hit a brick wall. 2% of players. I couldn't make it into the top 0.5% of... Like, it would be different if I hit a brick wall in red ranks. I am all the way over here in Tekken God, and I finally hit the brick wall. I'm sitting kind of pretty. Fair enough. You mean to tell me the only players who are better than me is the ones who play this game professionally? I guarantee you right now, we could go to someone's Twitch right now and they are Korean backdashing, and those are the ones who are better than me? Fair enough. Say less. So that's pretty interesting as well. Like when people say I'm not, like I'm stuck or I'm trapped or I'm this or I'm that, it's like, look at how far I made it. And I do want, because once again, you can make the argument that Yoshimitsu is carrying me, and fair enough. I can't wait until the day that he gets nerfed so I can play real Tekken 8. I hope that whatever you guys want for the character, I hope they deliver that. And when they do, I'm still going to play Yoshi, because I've always played Yoshi. In Tekken 6, Tag 2, 7, 8, no matter what happened, I always played Yoshi. And I always tried my hardest. And this is my hardest in Tekken 8. I don't know, bro. I don't make the rules. I just follow them.
Yoshimitsu's Flash and Yoshimitsu's Spin are amazing tools that you should use as Yoshi players. But abusing them is a bad habit and will get you killed more often than not, and will also plateau you as
We'll see. When you say like, oh, abusing the Flash or abusing the Spin, basically I can say the same thing for other characters. I can say the same thing about Jin's down 2. I can say the same thing about, you know, Heihachi's 112 guard break, wall splat. I can say the same thing about Shahi's guard break, wall loop. You can say the same thing about Jiayu's AOP. You can say the same things about Lily's sidestepping and crushing. You can say the same thing about Alyssa's chainsaws. You can say the same thing about King's power crushing and all of his grabs. You can say the same thing about so many characters, bro. Do I need to go on? In my opinion, I think we're all carried. I don't think there's one character in this game who's playing real Tekken.
evidenced by the guy that I just referenced. So, again, Moonsaw Slayer, shout out to that guy. Go subscribe to his channel. Fantastic YouTube content creator. But has succumbed to a lot of Yoshi bullshit, I'm sorry to say. He's let the gimmicks carry him up to those ranks, and now he's starting to pay for it. And I just want everyone to not have to deal with that shit. So that's why I'm saying stop relying on this shit as a go-to, because it is a bad habit that evidently will punish you in the long run.
Even though I'm not punishing and I don't know this, I don't know that, I am very aware. When people try to hit me with something like a grab, I try my best to evade it. Even when someone does grab me, I don't know what button to press, but I am pressing buttons. And I think that's the difference. It's like, yes, I'm carried by all of this stuff, but also I am aware. And that's why I think once I get punishment down, bro, that's when I think I'm really gonna like probably get up there, bro. If I really can master punishment, you're not gonna be able to stop me. When you see me play, you'll see I'm like, oh, he's gonna hell sweep, and the guy stands up and throws a hell sweep. Like, I can just feel these things. Like, I have that experience. So if I could get the punishment in tune with that, it's over. And that's what I want to do. Even if I disagree with some stuff, I do appreciate videos like this, because you don't know something unless someone tells you, or unless you eventually figure it out on your own. And there's a lot of things that you guys been saying over the past couple of months that I would not have known without you, you know. So that was a good video. Shout out to Buff Guy. I really don't like the measuring aspect of the Tekken community. We'll see. And this is something about the Tekken player base as well that I think is super crazy, right? You have these guys who play professionally, walk around and judge everyone, and I'm not talking about Buff Guy, I'm just talking about in general, right? You will literally have a pro player show up and you will and will call someone trash. It's like, bro, it's not my job to be good at Tekken. I just play it because I want to, you know. And the fact that I can take rounds off of you is funny. Like, you are a professional player and I have no clue, and I could take rounds off of you. That's crazy.